If you want to move to a different level of great black history, you got to go into the black pastors who had such an impact in the early American era, because you do have Richard Allen, you do have Absalom Jones, but who's ever heard of folks like Andrew Bryant or John Moran or Harry Hoosier or so many others? We don't hear those names today, but they had huge impact. Matter of fact, Harry Hoosier was considered the greatest preacher in the First Great Awakening. Now, in the Great Awakening, we hear folks like Jonathan Edwards or George Whitefield or whatever. Don't hear about Harry Hoosier. He's a black preacher. Benjamin Rush signed the Declaration, said he was the greatest preacher of any of them. So you have Bishop Asbury, Bishop Cope. You have this black preacher in the First Great Awakening that draws larger crowds than Bishop Asbury, Bishop Coke, all the other famous preachers in the First Great Awakening. Nobody hears his name. But if you think about Harry Hoosier, you go, Hoosier, that's a familiar sounding name. Right. Oh yeah, the Indiana Hoosiers? Right. Named after Harry Hoosier.
Wow.
We don't know that today. We don't hear a thing about that. And without the First Great Awakening, there is no independent America. I mean, Founding Fathers said that, John Adams said that, Benjamin Franklin said that. Well, who's a great leader in the First Great Awakening? Harry Hoosier. There are great black preachers, great heroes, great inspirational heroes. We have great military heroes, but they tended to be Christians. So we hear very little about the wholesome stories. We hear very little about the Christian stories. But let me tell you, one of the richest parts of America's history is what has happened with black Americans in American history.